This is Randy Thompson coming to you with Trudy Adams on Annie. And the first thing she asked me today was the same question she had last week, which is perfect because this is what happens to most riders. Why is my horse throwing its head up in the transitions, and why can't I keep them connected? And the reason is because this happens to all riders and all horses. So what we're going to do is isolate the steps to connection and the half halt, and we're going to play with that a little bit more today because that's what we do forever when we're riding horses, is we keep working on improving our stuff. All right, so first we're going to play with the first step to connection is she should soften to your jaw, right?
Yes.
Okay, so pick up your left rein, and when she softens to the jaw, what she should do is follow your hand. So pick up your rein and see if she'll follow. That's right. Now she followed your hand over, right?
Right.
Can you soften her jaw and pick her head up? Okay, her nose was too far over to pick it up, wasn't it?
So I have to go to the right rein.
So you straighten her out, soften her on the right rein. Soften her jaw on the right rein. That's it. Okay, now you feel her giving you on the right rein?
Yeah.
And you can see on those that are watching on the camera, she's chewing on the bit. Okay, now pick her head up by softening that's it, and then switching the rein and just playing with, well, what can you do to get her to soften? That's right. That's all right. She'll lock up at times. You feel her locking up. She's not being bad. This is just where you're going to say, okay, come on, you have to soften at the jaw because that's the first step of connection, right? Now you'll notice she's starting to pick you up a little differently under your seat as you do this, isn't she? Take your time. Remember, she can't see between her ears. If you see further than in between her ears, like if you turn her neck over where you can't see between her ears, you've brought it over too far.
On this side, she seems to get a little stiffer.
That's right. So one side today, you know, for whatever reason, okay, now keep her, remember, you have to be able to look between her ears or you're riding the head and not there. Good. You feel the difference?
Good.
Good. Good.
She finally gave instead of just locking up.
That's right, and that's it. Now you'll see, whoop, now when you change directions, do you notice her head comes up?
Oh yeah.
That's where you're not keeping a consistent feel on the reins. You're giving enough to where she's saying, well, if mom's not asking me to supple, I can stick my head up, right? So now you're going to ask her to soften. There, right there. She has to stay there, but you have to be able to see between her ears, otherwise you've brought her head over too far. Okay, now change directions and see if you can still look between her ears. It makes you ride the neck different, doesn't it? Watch it. Her head's starting to come up. Feel it? I'm going to step to the side so you can see it from the side too. Good. And remember, it's soften, let go on one rein, and then on the other. That's it. Soften. There. You felt her letting go, right?
Yeah, but she wants to go on that right rein.
That's right, but they all have their favorite rein. Okay, now bring her nose over so you can see between her ears. See how you bring it over too far? Good. Now when you touch her mouth, it's going to be softer. It's just like you're massaging it slower. And just see, when you touch the rein, you get a response. Is she saying yes, no, or maybe? Every time you touch the rein, yes, no, or maybe?
Yes, except there we went dive.
That's all right, because she doesn't know where to be, so this is perfect. So now when you touch, when you touch the left rein, just touch it once and say, is she saying yes, no, or maybe? Once. Just touch it once. Good. So then touch it again. Yes, no, or maybe?
No.
Good. Touch it again. That's
maybe.
it. That's it. Good. Keep doing it. Now you'll notice now on the right rein, she's locked up her. There you go. Feel it? Now you notice how slowly we're using the rein? Yes, no, or maybe.
That's me. I have to remember to slow down. I'm sort of one of those control freaks, and I want to get it right now, and I need to slow down.
We all do. And you were taught, like me, how to seesaw. So it was like saw.
Right.
So now you're going to say, pick up the right rein, bring her nose over. Did she say yes, no, or maybe?
She said yes for that one.
Good.
I know her head
Can you see
up
between her? That's all right.
Yeah,
now your goal is to keep looking between her ears as you take her from side to side. And just every time you touch the rein, is it a yes, no, or maybe?